Excuse me, I'd like to purchase some Vasanti grass. Do you have any?
I'm sorry, Mr. Forest Watcher, but we've been closed for the past few days.
Closed? Now that's odd. It's my first time hearing you say something like that.
It's a long story. Some of our goods were stolen recently. They were mechanical parts that we got from the academia. Although they're old models, they still fetch a good price on the market. Our caravans had to pull together more to afford those parts. Now that they've been lost, we'll likely... All the merchants talked it over, and we decided to raise the prices of our remaining inventory until this plan...
I don't get it. If these goods are so important, then why not think of a way to get them back? Raising prices won't solve anything. At best, you're shoving the consequences of the robbery onto your customers.
Mr. Forest Watcher, it's not that we don't want to. It's just the thief... We asked around, and apparently the forest has been very unusual. We can't keep waiting out here for the thief to come out. All we could do is come up with another solution.
So the bandit hid in the contaminated region. How many people were there in total? Were they not affected?
That crook came from the contaminated region. As for how many, there weren't any people.
No people?
Even if I tell you, you might not believe me. Fine. The thief that stole our parts was a huge mechanical crab!
What the heck? The Avidia Forest has creatures like that?
To be honest, I'd rather not think about it. It moved too skillfully to be new at this. It came out of nowhere. Before we could react, it swiped our... We were all shocked. By the time we came to our senses,
I see. If we help you retrieve your stolen goods, then business will return to normal?
Oh, but of course! Not only that, but you'll become one of our caravan's VIPs on all future purchases of any...
Enough. Tell me something that's actually useful. Any leads on that mechanical crab?
Maybe one. After our goods were stolen, we specifically... If you're interested, you can go and talk to them.
All right. We'll go and have a word.
After the goods were stolen, I made multiple inquiries with nearby caravans and residents. It turns out that many others have also been robbed by that crooked crab. However, the crab only seems to be interested in machinery. It doesn't even bat an eye at other valuables. A caravan carrying a large amount of Mora had an uneventful trip, but another caravan had a child whose metal toy was taken. Whatever the case, that thing is a scourge. We'll eventually think of a way to get rid of it.
I heard from the caravanners that there have been a lot of robberies lately, but we haven't been affected. We don't normally see the mechanical crab, and it doesn't disturb. It only shows up when the caravans are here, and it runs back to the content.
You haven't tried capturing it?
We have, but it's too agile and fast. However, we did unexpectedly learn something the last time we tried to... It apparently lives in the deepest part of the forest. So instead of immediately moving, once its stash grows large enough, it moves everything in one go. You'll have to move fast if you want those goods back.
That mechanical crab is fast, strong, and a pain to deal with. 10 of us might not even be able to take that thing head on. Didn't the academia ban research on mechanical life forms years ago? Our salaries even got slashed because of it. Who would have thought that that robber wasn't a huge...
How are things? Did you make any progress?
We learned of its behaviors, but much still remains unclear. Assuming normal operational status, mechanical constructs If I were its owner, I'd command it to steal more valuable things. Or the Mora you made. But it only goes after mechanical components.
Right. It's really...
So, you all found a way to retrieve our goods?
Do you have any more mechanical parts with you?
Yes, I still have a small bag of samples. They weren't taken since I keep them on. Oh, are you?
Under constant external conditions, organisms rarely initiate changes in Here's what we know so far. It has a mechanical composition, it lives in the contaminated region, and if we have said components, we can lure it out, capture it, and then make observations for further conclusions. Well, chatting like this won't get us anywhere. We're only waiting.
You're right. We don't have any other options right now. This bag of samples is all yours, Mr. Forest Watcher. If you can get our...
We don't need anything in return, but I'll be keeping this bag. I may have other uses for it later. We'll also need to borrow a sumpter beast. Our act has to be convincing if we want the crab to fall.
Oh, yeah. No problem at all. If it means getting our things back.
I'll have to decline that offer. Anyway, we'll use the mechanical component. Once it appears, capture it. I leave the timing to you.
Don't worry, we're professionals.
I pray all the children stay.
Looking at the trade routes and the contaminated region's current perimeter, the goods were likely stolen somewhere around here.
Then let's get to it. We'll definitely...
Okay. We'll start from here and have the Sumpter Beast with the components on board. This Sumpter Beast isn't familiar with us yet, so be calm.
The Sumpter Beast went ahead. Let's keep up with it. Huh? Why'd it stop?
Looks like it's loafing around. Or maybe it's hungry. The caravanners grew dis-
All right, it's moving again. Did you hear something? Ah! Is that the mechanical crab the caravan was talking about? It's charging straight at us!
It looks strong. Be careful.
Solidify!
Shine down! Brace yourselves!
Roll, roll, roll!
Illusion shattered!
Gather!
Committed to memory.
Here we go! Shine down!
Just try to escape this time, you naughty caravan. Hey, playing dumb won't save you. Spill it. Where are you?
It doesn't seem capable of comprehending complex questions. Keep an eye on it. I'll search around the area for the caravan's goods. I don't know why you're stealing mechanical parts, but they don't belong to you. Stolen items must be returned to their rightful owners. Any objections? You came from the depths of the contaminated region, right? How about you help? If you take us there, I'll give you some mechanical parts as a reward.
It reacted!
We can't be certain yet. Its excitement may be a simple programmed response upon seeing mechanical components.
Okay, so you want the crab to lead us in?
That's right. The contaminated region has a large and currently expanding perimeter. If we charge straight in, we'll get lost like headless pigeons. Also, our new friend here seems to be full of secrets. I've been studying this contaminated region recently, and I have a hypothesis of my own. So to be absolutely safe...
Paimon gets it now. Does this scuttler understand what you...
It doesn't have to, as long as it isn't hostile towards us. I gave it some components that it will definitely take back to the contaminated region. So long as it doesn't attack us, we can simply follow...
It seems to be really happy.
Listen to me. Wait for us here. No running off. We'll be back soon. If you're still here when we return, I'll give you another mechanical part as a reward. Understood? I'm not sure, but our priorities are to retrieve the mechanical components and to purchase Vasanti grass to make we should return. But before we do, we need to set up a few traps.
Oh! These are the mechanical parts that were stolen! You really got them back for us! Thank you all so very much. I don't know how I can... Don't worry about the price. They're on the house.
2 is enough.
No, that won't do. Here, I'll throw...
No need. I've already received your reward.
Reward? You mean that bag of mechanical parts? They are...
But those parts are very useful to me. I retrieved the things you needed, and you gave me what I need. Oh, and before we go, just a reminder, the forest has an intricate and biodiverse ecosystem. Even if there were no mechanical...
Noted. Thank you all ever so much.
Let's return to the village. The earlier we can give the child medicine, the sooner...
Traveler and Paimon. Master, I prepared the pharmaceutical equipment. Do you need me to...
No need. A precise dosage is...
Oh.
But once I'm done, you can deliver the medication to the child. He gets a little nervous when I'm around for too long. I don't think he finds... I'll go prepare the medication. Traveler, give me a hand.
How is he? Doing any... I feel like he's doing a lot better. That's wonderful! Oh yeah. He asked me to tell you that Suna came by earlier. Suna didn't get mad, so he wanted to thank you.
It's nothing. Did you...
Of course I did!
Yes, we're going to the contaminated region. I'm leaving everything to you while I'm gone.
Huh? But I...
Many things are learned by doing. And once deal with problems as you yourself see fit.
That's right! You'll do all right. Then I'll do... Master, Traveler, Paimon, take care of yourselves.
You put too much confidence in me. Anyway, like you... Let's return and find that crab.